Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick at the beach candle from Bath & Body Works for summer 2025. And yeah, I'm like super stoked about this candle because you guys know I love like the signature collection or the body care candles, and I love collecting them. And I've always wanted it at the beach in a 3-wick, and we've never had it before, so I'm super stoked that we finally have it in a 3-wick candle here. There was also In the Sun was like a sister fragrance to it that also had a similar packaging, and I think On the Waves also initially had a similar packaging to almost like complete the trio, but I believe On the Waves, when it made the wide release, was not actually this type of design, but it would just be so satisfying if somehow I could get all three of them in candles. But I think At the Beach is clearly the most popular of all of those, since it still sticks around in body care to this day. And with the body care that is out, I believe we'll be getting a 3-wick candle here real soon, and we have it here. So the notes on this read: frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, and bergamot waters. And frangipani is another word for plumeria, FYI. So yes, this smells just like the body care. So if you like the body care, rest assured it smells pretty much just like it. And so what does it smell like? It is actually yet another sort of coconut floral sunscreen fragrance is how this comes off as. So what you get first and foremost is definitely like a sort of coconut floral body care element that kind of leans in that sunscreen route. But there is something like heavily perfumed, and I would almost even say synthetic or chemical about this fragrance that's been always a little bit off-putting, that I didn't love it. There was like a clearly obvious like synthetic made in the lab like body care perfume element to it, where it wasn't as natural as maybe some other just like plain neroli fragrances, but it still, I guess, distinctly smells like Bath & Body Works, so I can still appreciate it for that. But it's that sort of coconut floral body care fragrance that kind of smells like a coconut sunscreen or coconut tanning oil. The plumeria in here is not quite as sharp and sweet and natural as a real live plumeria, or even the plumeria OG like flashback fragrance from Bath & Body Works. If you're looking for that type of fragrance, this isn't quite that, but there are traces of a kind of like frangipani, plumeria, some type of beachy white floral is definitely being combined with the coconut to give it that sort of perfumey element. And there's also kind of like a salty vibe, like a salty air vibe to it, which is usually from like a citrus, and so it does list bergamot in here. So think of like a sort of bergamot citrus, sort of salty air, ocean air vibe is also mixed in with that coconut and the frangipani. And overall, it kind of smells like you like put on a coconut sunscreen outside at the beach, and like you sort of come in and you smell yourself. It's kind of like that. And because there is a slight synthetic or chemical undertone to this fragrance, it evokes either like the aerosol from like putting on sunscreen, like the aerosol bottle of putting on sunscreen or whatever, or it also kind of evokes like chlorine chemicals as well. And so the synthetic chemical quality of this is a little off-putting to me. It does at least kind of enhance the experience in terms of it either being evoking of aerosol or chlorine, and so it goes a little bit like further into being a realistic like at the beach experience. Whether or not that's intentional or not, I'm not sure, but it comes together to smell like putting on like coconut sunscreen or coconut oil or whatever at the beach, and this is kind of what it comes off as. It's kind of like what you would expect for a fragrance like this, and nonetheless I still do enjoy it because it is beachy. It's very like Bath & Body Works body care-ish, and so if you like the body care counterpart, this smells mostly the same. Closest comparisons would be like fragrances like Bronze Sunset or the past Island Tiare Flower are the two closest fragrances to this. This is a 4th burn. It has a thick rope-like wicks on it, even wax pool. Just make sure you're trimming them because the thick rope-like wicks do tend to soot after 3 hours, and if they aren't trimmed or if they're too long, they will start puffing smoke. As for the throw, I'm glad I can actually finally smell a candle. This is definitely like in the good medium to medium plus range, anywhere from 6 to 7. No issue smelling it in like a bedroom, and then it's still very present in the open concept living area. So anywhere from a 6 to a 7, medium plus is where I would put the throw on this. Overall, I'm jazzed that we finally get it at the beach candle. I'm like slightly tempted to pick up another one just because like in all these years we've had it at the beach, like this is finally the first time we've had a candle, and like I don't know if it's gonna come back again. But yeah, there's once again a lot of these sort of coconut sunscreen fragrances hanging around that maybe just one is all right, but in any case I do enjoy it, and it smells like the body care, so it's kind of fun to have it. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.